We have people yesterday, our sweet baby RXRX. They were down looking like shit. I mean, you could say they're still somewhat looking like shit, but they had a bad day yesterday. Definitely a bad day. They disbanded, they stopped some of their clinical trials for therapies they were doing, but look at them now. See, I knew they'd come back with something excellent. Trading higher. Now, here's what they have. Acquisition of ENPP1 inhibitor program from Rally Bio. This one has acquired the rights to Rev 102, a potential first-in-class oral ENPP1 inhibitor and associated backup molecule for treating hypophosphagia. I have heard of that. Maybe not. The acquisition aims to develop the first oral disease-modifying treatment for HPP, a rare genetic disorder. Nobody likes rare genetic disorders. And it's obviously going to leverage its Recursion OS platform to accelerate development of this preclinical asset. See, when one door shuts, another one opens. And then, speaking of this, what do we have to look at today, people? We have to look at our sweet baby HUMA site. Look at these motherfuckers. Finally, they got the ECAT clearance. This means HUMA site shares trading higher following approval of Symvess. That happened a while ago by U.S. Defense Logistics Agency, expanding potential medical applications. Dude, they can sell to the Department of Defense. They can sell to the VA. And I would like to know if they can sell to, some of our warring allies, Ukraine, where they did their clinical trials. I'm sure that would be helpful. And some other places where those people, not very good. And then Santa. I do like Santa. I'm not going to say I don't like Santa. I think Santa's a win. In fact, I've been talking about Santa for the longest because Santa is one of the only biotechs that Jeff Bezos is invested in. So merely on that, I have liked Santa. But I would just like to stress the fact that their outlook, driven by promising, so type 1 diabetes, yeah, they could probably, apparently the word is they're going to be able to cure type 1 diabetes. But these trials are years away, okay? Fucking years. Like years away from revenue with Santa. So, I mean, of course it's a promising one. But if you're looking for a company that actually has revenue, dude, this one strengthens Santa's approach and suggests positive outlook, which is expected to progress forward towards an IND as early as 2026. Meaning they need to, they're not testing on anyone. They're not even in a clinical trial yet for this. So people need to understand, Santa is a long way. Humasite is right now. So people do that with what it will. People want to get all butthurt, but I honestly, Santa's a good one. Jeff Bezos loves it. I fucking love it. But Humasite, that's where it really is. And I don't know what's happening with GOVX. These fucking fuckers. They dilute every single day. To be honest, they'll probably dilute tomorrow, but my stake in GOVX isn't too big, so I don't really care. Well, I care, I do. But I still think Kennedy is fucking favoring them. Because, see, the Human Health Services pulled the funding, okay? And then after that happened, Kennedy pulled them. Kennedy fired a bunch of them and made all these moves. So they had gotten the BARDA. Then the HHS was like, no, never mind. And then Kennedy went, fuck you guys. So I think something happened with that. I don't really know. But then also, another one that I think Kennedy is interested in is ARCT, because he's also been having little meetings here and there with them. They're going to have a bird flu antiviral, because why stop bird flu when you can bring a bunch of giant flock of Canadian bird flu geese to Dr. Oz's mansion. And then you have TRAW. Here's another little guy, another little antiviral guy. Wait a minute. No, wait. TRAW is the antiviral and bird flu. And then ARCT is the vaccine. Yes. So TRAW is working on this antiviral, okay? And then both TRAW and ARCT have had meetings with the FDA with Kennedy. And I think that both these guys could be poised for big stuff. And then, might as well, since I've been in these motherfuckers since 19 cents. Non-opioid fibromyalgia should be approved. Should be approved soon. And that's what happened when they handed the application in. Of course, this didn't really look like $127. It looked like, I don't know, 50 cents. Because at the time, they were so teeny. And then, what's the other biotech? Wait. There's another one. Compass. These are all our psychedelics. I think these psychedelics are soon fucking at ya. What does Silo look like? All three of these are psychedelics that I think Kennedy is gonna like. These ones, damn, these guys, they're probably the strongest out of them. Cybin is okay too. Yeah, Cybin is strong as well. And then you have MBOT. MBOT is going to be doing some symposium or training or whatever in France. And those pussies, they're never going to come out with their own robot shit. These are going to be microbot. This one, Q3. They are expected to get approval for their endovascular robots, Liberty Systems. It's going to be amazing. And then they're going to go over there and teach these homos how to use it in Europe. It's going to be amazing. Fucking amazing. I can't wait. I just think MBOT is another one. And from the University of Buffalo. That's a true sign. Some people have told me I'm half a witch, so I don't know. That's Buffalo. That's my region. I think MBOT is getting closer and closer. If Marty McParty can hear me, approve that shit, Daddy.